Holy fuck, I'm live. Oh my god, I'm alive. I'm alive. I can't believe it. Can you believe it? I can't. And just feel my face. My fingers are cold. Why the hell are they cold? Hi. You know, what's good? What's good? Help. I love it. I know you meant hello, but I prefer double L help. You know. No, it's help me, please. Oh no, it's awful. It's what's going on? I think I have a text from my boyfriend. Yes, I do. Is oh, that's my boyfriend just saying that he's a cheapskate. Basically, that's what that translates to. Oh man. Because he was texting me about how he got a new YouTube channel because he ran out of his free month of YouTube Red, and that ran out today, so he might get another one. I'm dating a dork, okay? I lived, bitch! No. Damn it, Noah, you sick bastard. Literally, you're delirious. Go home, you're drunk. No, you might want to consider whether or not you want to do the whole new account thing every month, because then I can't make you a mod, so bleh. Anyway, let me just get stuff set up here momentarily. I need to, get my tablet up and running. It doesn't like to work if I have Psy open, so, welcome to art. I thought a good start to stream would be either A, knock off Pokemon, or B, really, really bad animal fusions. I did one, and let me tell you, whew, it's, spicy shenanigans going on right now. Come on, you stupid tablet. Why is it as soon as I stream, that's when you're like, nope, not gonna happen. It doesn't even want me to, like, get things ready to open my art program. Ugh. Anyway. Yes, I want a new project. Throw OBS up here. Oh yeah, that's right. It doesn't like OBS. That's why it doesn't want to work. Anyway, point is, so look at that scribble while I kick my cat out of my room, because he's like, let me out. Let me out of this prison. You're talking to yourself, you crazy bitch. Go on. Freedom. Anyway, I've been missing for a while, because A, I've been hella busy, and B, I spent last weekend in the hospital, in the ER, so that was fun. Hey. If you follow my Discord, you would know why that wasn't fun. Anyway, I can only imagine boyfriend pants over here was just like, oh shit, my girlfriend's in the ER. That's fun. Yeah. Anyway, let me quickly open my This is what I was talking about, animal fusions, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this is your new Lord and Savior, the calamari, the camel and canary fusion. Am I okay? Yeah. Nah, I had this really weird bug, and I had it for like a week. I ended up getting it last Friday, and I got like super ill overnight, and it was like fast acting, because like I couldn't have gotten something from the week before. I'm just gonna draw lines until things happen. That's all art is, really. But yeah, it was fast acting, because like I had gone to Walmart with my mom to go shopping, and then like shortly after I got home, like I started to feel kind of tired, unusually tired. So, I was a sleepy Peng. Pixel, if you don't stop, Pixel? Excuse me while I kick my other cat out of my room. Listen here, you shithead. Go on. Get out of here, you piece of fuck. But, yeah, no, I just thought I had an awful fever. Of course I get deathly ill as soon as I have to work both the kennel shifts, like one at first thing in the morning, and then the next, you know, my typical stuff that I've been used to doing. I'm just gonna draw little eyeballs. Ooh, it's spicy. But yeah, I had an awful fever all of Friday night. Last Friday night. And I didn't have anything to combat it. Like, because we were out of ibuprofen and shit. So, I mean, it was basically, well, I guess I'm gonna have to get some from work tomorrow morning. And, you know, I somehow survived the night. It was probably my worst night of sleep ever. Need to look at my beautiful camel. Feathery camel while I tell this story, since it seems far more interesting. So I finally get to work after not sleeping worth a shit at 6 in the morning, okay? Now, I'm the type of person that, like, a normal time for me to wake up is, like, anywhere from noon to 3, so, you know, I'm already a zombie at this point. Like, sometimes 6 a.m. is early for me to go to bed, so I'm very much a night owl. So I took some meds at work. I got feeling a little bit better. I mean, maybe a little bit easily overheated compared to me usually running around cleaning kennels, but So I go back home, take a nap. My mom had the hardest time waking me up, which is not normal. I usually up and at 'em pretty easily. I actually ended up going right back to bed because I wasn't hungry, and then, like, she finally got me up. She's like, we gotta go if we're gonna do it. And so I got to work and hung out with my coworker for a little bit, and they were chatting in the back, you know, just chilling, smoking a cigarette, and I went back to see who was still in the kennel. It was just the same dog from earlier, and I was, like, ungodly cold. Like, I was a literal ice cube. Let me put this in blue, just to... So y'all know, it's blue, it cold. This is the worst cube I have ever done diddly drawn. There we go. It's some ice going on here. Ooh. Oddly cold. So I went in the back, I threw on my leather jacket, which is quite warm. I know, you missed Camelbird, you did. So this is Camelbird, and I'm telling my lovely story of my ER visit. So I decided that I was just gonna hang out in the back with my coworkers, or, well, my one coworker and my mother. And I said, like, God, I'm just gonna do kennel work, because I'm shaking like a little leaf here. Like, I was, like, on permanent vibrate. I'm just gonna draw a little fuzzball friend, while I tell this story. Look at him. And so they urged me just, you know, go sit inside in, you know, the main office, in the back office. So I'm sitting back there, and I look over at the clock, and we have this really interesting clock. Like, it'll tell you what the weather is, what the temperature is, blah, blah, blah. It was 72 degrees in that building. Normally I'd be sweating, and here I am, like, shaking like a little fucking leaf in a hurricane, you know, incredibly cold, in a jacket, like, I'm fully clothed, and I was in the middle of texting my boyfriend, and, like, mid-fucking text, I just, I literally, I was thinking, like, I can't do this, I can't be here. And I don't know if any of you have ever fainted before, but there are two types of fainting. There is the kaboom, you're out, and then there's the gradual, where the room spins, everything kind of just starts to gradually go go gray and you get this ungodly ringing in your ears. You ever gotten that really bad ringing in your ears? Well, it's that times 20, and then things just kind of slowly go black. Yeah, it's awful. It's like this, oh shit, kind of feeling, and there's nothing you can do about it. So, you know, I was kind of in a bad spot there at the moment. I have no idea how long I was out. But I remember coming to and realizing, oh shit. Because, you know, God knows how long I've been out here, and I'm just sitting there at one of the veterinarian's desks, and I'm just like, oh shit, man. This isn't good. I feel even worse than I did when I thought I had closed my eyes for a few minutes just to, you know, the last thing I remember is closing my eyes and going, because I felt so shitty. And, yeah, no, I kind of panicked, which I shouldn't have. Someone that's fainted before, I should have remembered, oh shit, son, I probably passed out. Maybe, just maybe, I shouldn't be standing up super quick, because if you stand up or sit down way too fast after you've had a fainting spell, you will faint again. But I was, you know, panicked right then, so I got up, I rushed to the back room where everybody smokes, and I burst through the door, and there I am. And my coworkers said I was about this color, the color of this background, like I was as pale as a sheet. And I said, I can't be here, we need to go home. I don't even know if I can do kennel work. So they told me to sit down. My coworker went to go get me water. I black out again. And I used to seize as a kid. I used to have seizures when I was like, they stopped when I was like 6. But like, my mom said that I just kind of I like reared my arms up very uncomfortably, kind of like let me just kind of draw this here because it's hard to explain. And you just kind of like pull your hands up like this, you scrunch them up, and like your body is just sort of, yeah, it's weird. But I kind of like did that, and my eyes rolled back in my head, and she said I looked like I was gonna fucking have a seizure. And then I just kind of flopped over on her, and I'm kind of heavy, so yeah. The next thing I remember is probably the most terrifying thing that's ever happened to me in a good long while, and that was my mother screaming at me and then screaming to my coworker to call 911. So, you know, first of all, you know, here I am assuming that I just closed my eyes for a minute. No, for 30 seconds I was having this really odd mini seizure fainting spell type thing. And yeah, so I got up, they explained to me what the hell happened, gave me a glass of water, and I sat there shaking like a leaf in the back office until the ambulance arrived and took me to the hospital. And then I stood in the I sat in the waiting room for a while, which was a little ridiculous, but I guess they were busy. And yeah, then I sat in the ER for like 3.5, 4 hours, just for them to do all these tests and, you know, finally come out and say, we think it's just a virus, you can go home. And I'm just like, okay, I guess I'm okay with that, like, but yeah, no, I was like ungodly lightheaded and dizzy and stuff. They ended up giving me meds for vertigo, which I never ended up picking up, but, you know, I guess they're over the counter, but, I mean, like, that was really the only day I had to work, so, but, God, no, that virus stuck with me. I only just woke up, like, tomorrow. I'm a fucking time traveler, I'm drunk. But yesterday's the first day I've kind of just woken up all week, and I've just been like, man, I actually feel good. I don't feel ungodly fatigued. like, it sucked because started to think like, oh man, I'm starting to feel better, and then something new would happen. Oh, so you know you're not feeling lightheaded and you think you can function? Yeah, no, it sucks to suck. Now you have like an ungodly runny nose. Now you've got a cough. Now you've got a headache. Now you've got this. Like, it put me through the paces. It was ridiculous. Ugh. And just, even when I did actually start to feel not so shitty, yeah, like, you ever been so worn out from, like, doing something that your muscles are just, whenever you move them, they're just like, God, no, don't ever move again. Like, that was my body for, like, 4 days, even though I started to feel better. Like, oh, I thought, hey, maybe I'll be better tomorrow, and, like, then my body's like, no, you're lightheaded and you feel like you're gonna pass out, so you're just gonna, you know, kind of freak out and lay in bed for 6 hours and feel kind of okay. What did you miss? You missed my, my story of, the ER and how I had a horrible fucking virus of some sort. Apparently it's going around my town because my mom knows somebody that, like, their kid or their grandkid or something was in the ER with the same thing as me, you know, like these odd seizure-esque type of you know, fainting spells, and yeah, so it's awful. Of course I fucking, you know, get it from Walmart. If you want the Discord, just put up, you know, oh, it's right there, but, you know, cat dragon. I suppose I could do that, since, I'm gonna leave this open. I'm gonna leave the Chimera open, and just, you know, almighty God that judges you. Well, usually I have references. I've been using one of those typical random sites. I suppose I could use black like I usually do. And you know, I just randomize them and I get like really shitty stuff. Like that's why I think after we do a couple of requests, I'll go back to that, because I would get shit like fusing a starfish with a water bison, you know, a water buffalo, and I'm like, how does one take Patrick Star and mix it with a fucking bison? Yeah, no, it's exclamation Discord, but yeah, it should, there we go, it's up. I think I'm gonna do more kind of Chinese dragon, just because I feel like, you know, long and angular. This is gonna be really weird. Also, I thought I'd try to do foreshortening, and it's looking kind of eh. It just looks like a really, really cartoony, stylized mountain. It's like, hey man, look at me, I'm a mountain. There's snow on me and shit, you know? He's just like, hey man, I got snow and stuff, look at me, I'm a fucking mountain. Why do you people watch me? I'll never know. I haven't posted anything in 5 ever, and I finally stream after a month of not doing shit, and I'm just like, I'm a motherfucking mountain, man! Don't mess with me, I'm a mountain. I'll, you know, fucking avalanche your ass faster than you can say dick pics. Ooh, a bear bunny would be cool. Yeah, no, that would actually be cool. Thank you for that suggestion. Just get a little kitty cheeks. This is the worst cat I've ever drawn, and to think that I actually, if I try hard enough, I can actually draw a cat pretty okay. Oh. 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 Let me just... just, you know. I was gonna go for something like trying to, you know how like Chinese dragons typically have beards and stuff? I was gonna go for that, but it just looks like a cat is duct taped to a pool noodle right now. Like, you know when you take the pool noodles and you bend them? Like, oh no! It's just... Oh man. Foreshortening at its worst. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Looks like an inchworm. Ooh. You know, and just give him a little, you know, dragon tummy. Give him like, you know, little T-Rex hands. You know, it's got the oh, look at that. Oh, look at our new friend. Ooh, he's the perfect friend shape. Look at this. I mean, he just wants to claw out your eyes, but he's got the perfect pool noodle shape. Oh, no, it's a pool pussy. That's what it's called now. Thank you. And just, you know, give him some more legs, because, you know, they have those weird legs everywhere, kind of like a... It's like a... This is turned from, like... from a cat and a dragon to just a cat and a frickin' snake. Ugh. give him some whiskers. Oof. You know, the dragon half is way better than, you know, it's kitty cat here, but, you know, I tried, okay? Don't ever commission me to do work, because you'll just get shit like this. You'll be like, hey, can you draw me a thing? And I'll be like, yeah, man, what sort of thing? And you give me the request, and I send you this, and you're just like, what? Like, see here, people probably thought they expecting something grandiose, you know, like, it's this, you know, it's got the body of a dragon and the head of a cat, but it's got, like, little kitty paws, and, you know, it's breathing fire and destroying your home. But then there's this striped pool noodle with a cat helmet. Just what? Just tape stuff on it. Yeah, just put some duct tape on it, and, you know, it's my school project, Bob. It probably will be mostly a drawing stream, but I wouldn't mind after a little bit playing a game or two. Try some party hard. Okay, now we wanted a bear and a bunny. That's gonna be interesting. I feel like this one needs to be kind of cartoony. I mean, not to say that the last one wasn't. That was a pool noodle with, like, you know... Get some big ears on you. Just, ooh. Look at you. It looks like somebody's pants upside down, like they're just defying space and time, and, you know, they're just kind of sitting here, and you just kind of staring there looking at them like, man, that's not how that's supposed to happen. It looks more like, you know, the person's still like, that's not how pants work! It's the invasion of the pants, guys. Coming to steal your kids. Well, I guess unintentionally I made this angled, but that's okay, I guess. The two ears are so drastically different, so, you know. Little button eyes, because, you know, why not? Give a little round bunny head. See, this is cute now. This is cute now. Give me a few minutes. It will get very bad very fast. Honestly, it looks like some sort of creature, and then, like, dinosaurs are just, like, coming out of it. Like, yeah, man, what's going on? Got leaves and shit for me to eat? Ooh. You did miss the cat pool noodle. As well as our new god. Funny story with the eyes. I ended up doing like a goat and frog-esque type of eyes because I just thought, oh man, you know, this thing can't have normal eyes. It's, ooh. Okay. You want to know what's weird? Is I keep thinking of that one Pokemon that I can't remember the name of. It's a really big one that's dark fighting. It's in Sun and Moon. And, like, that's kind of what I'm going for here, but, like, mixed with a bunny. And anyway, Bunny says hi. Oh god, it looks like some creepo in, like, a fucking costume, you know. Ooh. Hey there, children. So here's somebody actually wanted a legitimate picture. Like, yeah, man, strap a little bunny on a, you know, a big bear, you know. Just fucking... He's got the big legs with the... Yeah. Oh no! Oh no! It's got littler feet over here. Just, oh god. It's got little... Ooh. Oh. It's just... No. Half 7! Wolf dragon? I mean, I did a cat dragon, so... I mean... Kinda close. What do you mean if I need a man, I have a boyfriend, thank you. I mean, I was single for like 5 ever, but I've been in a relationship for like a month. Kind of partially where I've been. But I think I'm going to, open up, like, interwebs if I can. There we go. It's hard to do stuff with a tablet sometimes, so... Also, what do you mean you'd smash? Have you even seen my ugly face? Ooh. Ew. It just... Ew. You'd be like, oh man, babe, I'd smash, and then you'd see me, and you're just like... Oh god, it's that noise describes basically... I was chatting with someone once, and I'm like, give me an emotion, so I can draw it. I can draw a character with that emotion, and this guy goes, sex! And I'm like, okay. So I tried to draw that, but it ended up looking like the most uncomfortable human ever. Oof. Like, oh man, what does sex look like facially? And I'm just like, okay, here we go. Oh, okay, cool, I failed. Ooh! Ooh! Baby, this is gonna be interesting. Let me just, bring in the animals I have to, mix. I don't think it's, you know, water buffalo and, it's frickin' like a panda or some shit bad, but it's frickin' starfish and something weird. And you look like a ray gun. Well, that's how you get any woman. That's the point. This, oof. Oh no, not my Xbox controller. I did not ask for this. All I did was put water down, and it's like, nope, later, loser. Squidward sex face. That's about what this creature's gonna look like. Let me... Ooh. Okay, so... Let's go for slightly smaller, just so I've got more space to work with. Yeah. Get up there, you bald eagle, you piece of poop. Speaking of which, oh, I'm sorry. I was just checking to see what my boyfriend had to say, but I guess he's going to bed, so. Got that a while ago, and he's just like, I got my comment read on stream, and I'm like, yeah, you fucking dork. Of course you did. Alright, okay, let's go for more of a bird body. I'm gonna try to be serious, but watch me fuck it up. Like, every time I'm like, yeah, man, I'm gonna do a serious drawing stream for once. I'm trying to do this, but it's not really working. I'm like, yeah, I can do a bird looking over its shoulder or whatever, and then I just draw something like 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes after I fucking said that I was gonna try to draw it seriously, I draw this shit. It looks like a bird just, it's like, oh man, burb.exe is stopped working. Ooh. Ooh, I almost can. Goodness, okay, well. Bird. Try to do this more seriously. Okay, he's got a bit of a, that's gonna be the face, okay, and then we're just gonna, damn it, okay, just gonna kind of beak it. Ooh, God, I shouldn't have streamed this. This is gonna be somebody's fursona. To be like, yeah, man, I want to be an eagle with horns. So, you know. Oh, I was gonna ask if I told you guys, but I guess I probably haven't, because, you know, haven't live streamed in a while, but, Digi was introducing me to, some of his friends, and they had been watching my videos, I guess, and, one of them said, oh man, like, the first time I watched one of your videos, I was just like, ha, this chick has to be a furry, and I'm like, no. I'm like, if I was a furry, it'd probably be my icon. I'm sorry. I'm like, I feel like I disappointed this guy, or he's just like hyped it up so much that I'm like, you know. Actually, I have talked about on stream about I've talked about on stream about how like furries oddly kind of trigger me. Like not necessarily the ones that I know personally, but, you know, one of the asshats that sexually harassed me, was one of them. Just oddly identify with it, in an odd way, you know. I mostly ask that because I'm like, am I a horrible human? You know, for just being like, no, it's, ooh. Ooh. Oh. God, no. Oh, it's awful. You won't ever subscribe to me? That's fair. I suck. I seriously suck. Oof. Looks like a pigeon that lost its... I agree. Sexualizing furries has kind of ruined it. Honestly, sexualizing a lot of things just kind of ruins everything. Honestly, I mean, like, that's what ruined Undertale for me. I mean, every once in a while I'll like get together with Digi and like just I mean, we have admitted that we've watched or not watched, we've read, like, really weird fan fiction from Undertale just because we're like, you know, let's go on to Undertale and Tumblr and just see how far we can go before it just turns into smut. And I'm like, oh, not even like a full scroll. And then we somehow fell into a pit of weird fan fiction. And we're just like, oh, well, at least we're not bored. You know, whatever you're into, my dudes, but oof. It's 8 years ago. I don't even think I've been on YouTube 8 years. I think it's going more like on 6, but... Well, hey, thanks for, you know, sticking around so long. That is unfortunate. Like, I feel the need to apologize. God, Fallout 3. I need to play that again. I actually have it in a while. I have it on my Xbox One now, so... Probably should stream it, but... You know, this is actually turning out not half as bad as I, like, you know, expected. It's not amazing, but... Oh, he's a fat boy! Oh, he's thick! Oh, he's thick! Ooh! Ooh, baby Z, he's thick. But honestly, like, this looks like some ethereal god. Like, let me just give him some tail feather going on here. Ooh. That's a very small tail feather, but, you know, he's a very big burb. He's a thick boy, okay, you know. Just leave him alone. You pray to your thick burb god. Like, I literally feel the need to just, like, really, really badly fill it in and then, like, change the outline color and stuff and just, like, slap him on, like, some Galaxy, desktop or something somewhere and just, ooh. I feel like he'd fit, like, oh. Yeah, now let me do that. Let me see how he'd look on something like that, you know, just give him some blue. Oh yeah. Look at him. He's a blue boy now. All grown up with his blue. Like this has gone from, like, me being really stupid to all of a sudden let's seriously draw, and whenever I seriously draw these animal fusions, they either come out god awful or they're actually kind of like, ooh. Oh, whoops, there are some, openings, diddly darn, over here. Let's just fix that. Dingus! Don't you start with me, you piece of poop. There we go. And, doop. Give him a really light sort of... Actually, no, I can give him a darker color. I'm gonna make it... Oh. There. Okay. That's a color. And then just kind of make him... Yep. Okay. And just let's bullshit a, let's just bullshit a, Galaxy out of here. Ooh, look at him. Ooh, mama. Let's, oof. Give him some good old glowies, and you got yourself a god. Let's start with the white. Where's my Galaxy pen? Just ramp that shit up. Just, ooh. Like, quick question, like, because I haven't been paying attention to chat. It's an initiative for me to, you know, sort of go and look and see what people have to say. Would you guys worship Burb God over here? Should we summon Neb? I think he's here. Somewhere. Neb is my friend Ben. He's... should be around here somewhere. I mean, he was here before I started the stream. This needs more green. Throw it in there. Just slap it. Slap it right on there. Ooh. Spicy. Okay, so we got Galaxy Borb over here. Let me... What happens if I do this? Ooh. Oh, see, look at him. That's the type of thing I'd expect. You know, maybe some more definition on the star part, but you know. You don't even know Neb. This you won't worship furry. He's not a furry, he's just a eagle with horns. And a slight disdain for everyone. Oh, just like me. Oh, what did you walk into? You walked into me doing animal fusions. It's not that I did this one on stream, but yeah, this is... I decided to do one for fun, and my new Lord and Savior has has happened. This camel and a canary. He's it looks like a chocobo, but if it had sex with a camel, and this creature came out, ugh. And now I have ethereal burb. No, I'm not killing it with fire. It's majestic. Deagle Burb God. I love it. I love it. That's what I'm saving this file as. I'm just gonna name him the Deagle Burb. Oof. There. That is Desert Eagle Bird. I need to probably after stream just end up... I don't know why I didn't just make a new frickin' thing, because it probably would be best. I should make a folder just for Animal Fusion. See, I too love Burb God. It's came out rather interesting for me, not spending really any time on it. A pug and a frog. Huh. That'd be interesting. God, it's still green. Still green. So it's gonna draw like little round puppy face, right? Okay. And give him the little ears. Those are a little too big to be pug ears. Just give... That's more like it. Yeah. Yeah, and then give him the little, you know, the little scrunched up sort of nose. Ooh. God, I'm bad. I just frickin' give him a little. And then see, it looks all fine and dandy now, but the eyes are gonna be oh God, the thing is, you guys asked for this. Oof, wrong button. Just put them up a little bit, and like, just kind of give them little, like, you know, frog legs. Stick his little leggy out. Oh my God. Dog is trying to present itself to you. Like, oh no, you know what it looks like? It looks like he's backwards and he just suddenly whipped his head around. He's like, you needed me, master. And you're just like, Oh, let me draw the expression that you'd have. Just, just fucking. Oh, don't come near me. Ooh, just don't. Ooh, see, this is what you wanted. You just see what you've done. Ooh, give him the little ooh. Give him little tiny arms. Give him a big lily pad to just be chilling on, you know. Put him in a lake. Oh god. Oh no, they go from like one that's Prague is a phantom portrait. Oh no. Oh man. Chick-fil-A. Oh dude, I'm kind of jealous because we don't actually have Chick-fil-A where I live. Well, not in my town. I'm sure they do in the next town over, but they don't hang out there too much. Give me a second. I'll draw something really stupid. Okay, so you see little snake boy, right? Little tiny little danger noodle. Okay, you feel me? I mean, not literally, but okay, so it's tiny noodle angrily sticking his tongue out at you, and he's all like, "Come here, you bastard! Fight me!" Okay, fuck it. This is the stupidest thing I've ever drawn. Just drawn as freaking down a freaking like a piece of shoelace. It's trying to get into a boxing match. Sprinkles with crossed with something else. Penguin and a raptor. Ooh. God, that's a bee and digi fusion. Ooh. Homophones. Ooh. Oh, sheesh. Okay, well, draw a big dinosaur head. Okay, right? You feel me? Right? Awesome. He's kind of perturbed at the moment. Probably because of the predicament that he's in. Because and now he has tiny body. He's just like, what the fuck, man? Oh no, this is the stupidest thing I've ever drawn. Like, ooh. It's just like, what the fuck is going on, Samantha? What? What have you done to me? Penis measuring contests are super gay. I mean, I guess you're correct. Depends on who's doing the measuring, though. Oh, sheesh. Okay, well, let's see. What was the other one that we were gonna do? Just scroll up here slightly. Sprinkles with something. Just no context, like, just someone go back, screen cap that, and then on the Discord, you know, like, just tag Digi, and I think he's at work right now, but he should be getting out of work soon, I would think. Hashtag, what's going on, Samantha, you piece of shit? I'm waiting for someone that's either here or, like, watching this in the future, just be like, my name's Samantha and I'm very disturbed. Like, that's my favorite thing to do, like, in streams and videos. Sometimes it's just, like, mention a random name, and people either like, oh my god, she said my name, or they're like, oh god, that's my name, what? And I'm just like, you know, stop fondling yourself, Eric, and then every Eric ever is like, oh god! If you want it on the Discord, just put exclamation mark and then Discord and then no spaces. So, and it should, Nightbot should slap it in here. A gecko. Alright then. He said whatever I wanted, so now we've got Geico. Geico is a hitman now. Ooh. Look, it looks like a frog hitman. Oh, Kermit comes to kill you. Look at, ooh, just throw in that meme right now of Kermit singing "Shorty, I don't mind." Ellen the chicken. Ellen to Jesus. Oof. Ooh. I kind of want to finish it, but like I also want to move on. Ooh. Oh, now he's in a dress. Oh. Man, look at him. He's like in his nightgown and shit, and he's just like, what do you want, man? What do you want from me? I didn't do anything. I just just a Muppet, man. Leave me alone. I have no idea what I've just drawn. Oh, I say that to myself every day. Geico Gecko, the greatest reptile in history. Oh my god. Oh. Come kill me, Kermit. You say that like... I feel like this is a furry fan fiction. If it's not, you guys, I have to get super drunk and like get me to write a fan fiction about a hitman Kermit betting the reader. Who wants to fuck Kermit? I just draw a titty. Just draw a titty, and then like, you know, frickin' you got. And like that's just the fucking image, and the cover is just a fucking. Damn it, I'm not the sexual friend. I know you're not, but like, oh, I'm sorry guys, I'm just taking the piss. Angry screaming. It's, ooh. I love how every other person's like, yes, and then the other people are just like, no, don't ever. Oh, man. Help me, for I have done the sinning is winning, and don't. Ooh. Just. This is my face right now. Like, y'all, like, don't do it, Peng. Don't write fucking smutty Kermit fanfiction. And I'm just like, I don't know, man. It's kind of. So too late to stop me now. Oh my god. I should put this in color, make it a PNG, and then just with no context add it to the Discord as an emoji, and then just spam it, and people will be like, what the fuck is this? Get your phone off the screen. What? I would do it under a fake name on Wattpad. I don't know what the hell I'd name myself. I'd probably name myself Frog Fondler 69. If that name's not taken. Ugh. Anyway, it's just, ooh. It's just me. Like, this is me anytime, like, Moo bends, or fuck! Moo bends! Whenever Ben moos, excuse me. And, ooh, that's gonna be a thing. For a long time, I could feel it. Yo, man, don't you just hate it whenever Moo bends? Ugh. What a loser. Ooh. You getting that spicy emotion in there. Just fucking subnostrils too, just like, oof. Give it some scrunchies. Like, you're just like, ugh. Oh no. Oof. Go get Wattpad and follow Frog Fondler 69. I just put gay for gamer. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I think Neb is currently playing Paladins. Hold on a second. No, he's actually... No, it's probably because I'm not on Discord, and, you know, be like, Neb, get in here so we can do Pokemon fusions. So he's like, you know, whatever, I don't need you, I don't need your shit. I just... Ben's nothing like that at all. I would be if I were him, but, you know, that's just me. And again, you know, what more would you expect from Frog Fondler 69? I just feel like in bold brackets just putting "can you not?" Oh. Oh, this is a mood. Are you late? Like an hour late. You missed my hospital stay story. You missed, our new Lord and Savior. You missed, let me open up, Deagleburb, the, Sky Demon or something. So, I've been fusing animals and now I'm drawing an emoji. My own special emoji. Oh god, he's back. God's here with a vengeance, and he just, you know, just sticks his little head in, and he's just like, ooh. God is about to, like, seduce me at this angle. Ooh. He looks more like a chicken. Just give him some fuzzies. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. It's just like, hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear. Oh. Looks like Bambi's ass. Thank you. Your brain's turned off. Yeah, welcome to one of my streams. They're so mind-numbing that you'll wake up in a coma 6 months from now. Camel. More like a camel and a canary, but you know, hey, it's just, you did your best, and I believe in you, and I'm proud. Proud that you did good. Unibrow. Intentional unibrow. Let's see here. What do we got? A possum and a rabbit. They're a little too close together. A chimpanzee. What the fuck is a springbok? It's not what you think it is, let me tell you that. It's an antelope. Why are there so many, like, specific... Well, I mean, I already did, like, some type of animal with, like, antelope-esque horns, so koala and a mole. Ugh. Ugh, like, could you just imagine, like, a little koala coming out of the fucking mud? Like, just seeing him and he's just sitting there staring at you like he knows, and he knows that you know that he knows, and you're just kind of like, ooh. Ooh. And he's got the little... I feel like he should have really weird... Ooh. Ooh! Give him a little fluffy ear. Ooh. BBZ! Just fucking... Why does this feel like it needs a pot leaf in his mouth? Like he's just fucking... He's just got the... Oh, no, this needs to be in green. Could you imagine this coming out in your yard? Just... Ooh, like, it's itty bitty too, like, you know, it's... I think that's the worst bit. Just, oof. Oh man, Peng does the worst pot leaf ever in the history of art. Oof. There. Just fucking oof. Yeah, what would you do if this just came out of your frickin'... just sitting in your garage staring at you? Oh. Don't make the koala eat Weedy the weed. Oh. Yeah, no, welcome to knowing Ben. Like, he'll sit through one of my streams for like a few minutes, but like if I haven't added him or whatever, he's like, whatever, I'm gonna go do something more interesting. So, you know, but Ben always gets blamed, and then I told him, yo, dude, you kind of got blamed for everything in my stream, and he's just like, yeah. Ooh. This... Oh, this is a mood. Ooh. This is a big one, too. It just... Fucking... tired of your shit. Ooh. It's either too tired for this shit, or it's could you not fucking fart near me. Either way. Breaking news, koalas can now smoke the weed. Oh my god, sorry, that reminds me of my coworker who really pisses off her son by calling pot. Were they doing the weed, Corey? Were they doing the weed? And he gets so mad. Mom, I don't say it like that. And it's like, do you really think she doesn't know that? Like, he was in the back office at work one day when I was there, and I'm just like, oh man, let me know if you score any of that, that they're good, the weed. And she's like, see, Corey, Kristen says it like that. I'm like, yeah, because I'm a jackass. Oh man, speaking of, speaking of that particular coworker and, funny stories. I don't think I've ever told this story, but I think it's the most funniest work story. So, I guess her coworker Erin put all this stuff in her car, Cause I don't know how much you guys know about, you know, veterinary medicine. It's basically the same as, you know, normal medicine, only slightly different. And most people, when you think, oh, KY jelly, you think, ugh, sex jelly. Well, it actually has a lot of purposes in medicine, so Aaron put all these, like about 12 to 15 tubes of KY in there to, bring into work the next time that, you know, she went into work. Well, she forgot about that, so there they are in her, there they are in her passenger side. There she is, you know, going to the bank, and she's got 12 bottles of fucking KY jelly on her seat. And she's like, and the teller that's always so nice to me and always talks to me, like, wasn't talking to me as much, and I couldn't figure it out, but I didn't want to be rude and say something. And she didn't find out until her son needed to borrow the car, that when he comes in with his girlfriend, so, Mom, why is there a whole bunch of sex jelly in your car? So, and she's like, oh my god, I've been driving everywhere with that just up front. Everyone must think I'm such a slut. So, you know. That's a fun story. I don't think I've ever told that one. It's an interesting one. Speaking of similar stuff, I forget how the hell my mom and I got on the topic. It wasn't even that long ago that we had this conversation, but we were on the way home from work, and I had said something, and she said, oh god, that reminds me of one of my, forget who she said, one of her friends, one of her friends, and she, for the record, her friend was serious about this, and so they're there at work, and her friend is going on about how, and then I got out of the shower, and I you know, put all this lotion all over myself, right? Right? Okay? You know, trying to keep my skin exfoliated and such, and then I went to go sit on the toilet to do something, and I slid right off, and I, boom, fell on the ground. So, you know, moral of the story, kids, don't ever put lotion on your ass. You know. God, that's amazing that story is not about me, because, like, that's the type of shit that I get up to on a daily basis. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, God. Oh, it's like 13-year-old Pengu has come to play, and she's drawing her shitty anime OCs. And ooh. Ooh. No, get it out of here. Blame Nev. I'm glad that you changed your name to Neb last name. God, the next time Neb actually comes into stream, he's gonna be so confused. Don't put lotion on your ass! Yeah, that's moral of the story. Whew. Just, ooh. Just drawing you like one of those faces that it's just like, yeah, man, I don't know what to tell you. Just don't put lotion on your ass. Oh, no, I gotta finish this. Just put a little chubby cheeks, right? Fucking, God, without guidelines, I can't do the same fucking beautiful thing of digital art is you can copy and paste, and people won't really get mad at you, because, I mean, you're allowed to do it. Again, this is such a confusing, ooh. Ooh. Oh, yes. Lotion, boy. Oh, just, God, speaking of, that, just doing the, you know, these and this type of stuff reminds me of a character. Have I showed you guys some of the other characters that we've got on I got done for like game I'm working on? Nev is short for Neville. Oh, probably. Nebble. Oh my god, that sounds like a Pokemon name. Nebble. It's obviously the pre-evolution. I know on the Discord I've posted some of the characters, but I don't know if I ever showed them off on stream. I've showed a couple, but I don't know if I showed you guys Envy, because Envy's kind of like my favorite to draw besides what's his face? Sloth. I know I think I drew Pride once on here, but I showed off everyone excluding Envy. Anyway, no, I know that. What do you mean that file doesn't exist? Whatever. That's Envy. It's Booger Wench. No, but she, like, you know, the angrier she gets, the frickin' slimier she gets until she's, like, just frickin' throwing poisonous slime at you. That's interesting. I know you meant bitches, but I love how you put batches. Like, I love you batches of cookies! Just, oof. What's the game about? It's going to be a 2D side-scroller type of beat-em-up based around, I don't need Astra, I need Lucia. Based off small goth chick and her bro there. They're the kids, they're the children of Satan, and Satan breaks the wall between hell and the mortal realm, and you have to fight all these demons per level. There's gonna be like 8 levels? 8 or 9? I think there's gonna be some secret level somewhere. Annie said she was planning on. And you have to fight different bosses based on the 7 deadly sins. Gluttony's my favorite when it comes to character diversity, just because she's not actually a person, it's her dress that's the boss, and the human half of her is just kind of there for show. Envy's kind of just the slimy bitch. Greed I haven't drawn in color, but he's this old, you know, posh type of sod that is literally that vine about, oh, how quaint, poor people eat these, oh, disgusting, Jeeves, take it away! Like, and we me and Annie were talking about how, he would probably have an obsession with Envy, and you have to fight Envy before him, and I think he's the last boss, or close to the last boss, before you fight Satan himself, and, and I just went on about how he's got to be, you killed my wench, you heathens! Now who am I supposed to fantasize about? And don't even suggest it, necrophilia is for creeps and peasants. So, you know. Lust was the first one that I drew, and her eyes need to be hearts because, like, come on, man. Me too. I think Pride's the one that I got most in- oh no, Pride's the last one. Greed's before Pride. Spoiler alert, I actually kind of based Pride off of an ex-friend of mine. But I had this idea for a boss for Pride, where the first stage, she won't even look at you, she's literally just attacking you from, like, your reflection in her mirror. And how to progress to the second stage, you actually have to destroy her mirror, and when you do, she, like, turns into this big snake woman. So, you know. I don't know. Oh, I think oh, Jesus. Whoops. I think the only one I haven't showed off is Sloth, and Sloth's my favorite. Because Sloth is such a lazy bitch. Ooh. I love him, because literally your first encounter with him is like, oh, hey, hi. You know, can you just jump in that pit over there? I'm too tired to kill you. You know, you can just off yourself. That'd be great. You know. And let's see. Lucius. I haven't drawn him in color, but Annie has. Just, you know. Oh, I forgot the most important bit of the game for those that are unaware. You don't, like, actually fight so much with, like, beating up people. I mean, melee attacks, obviously, but primarily your attacks are based around musical instruments. So, you know, where is she? That's the first sketch I ever did of her, but yeah, Lucia literally will beat zombies and demons to death with a, you know, with a violin. I based her off the idea of, I want to just draw for no reason some edgy emo chick, and I ended up drawing this girl that wields a fucking, like, pastel goth girl that kind of just wields a violin, and I'm just like, you know what, to add angst, I'm gonna make her the child of the devil, because, you know, as devils frequently depicted with a fiddle, so, Sloth is the sleep-deprived version of the goat man from Narnia. That's beautiful. But another player character, where's Kobesh? This is the one that Digi's gonna play. He plays a pan flute, and he's a little satyr boy. So he's got goat legs. And let's see, Lucius plays a frickin' he plays metal. He's a guitarist, and then yeah, the one that I haven't colored really much either is Astra. She's an angel. So you got I think we're gonna have like 2 angels, 2 humans would be Lucia and Lucius, and Kobesh is kind of just a, you know, randomer. I don't know if we're gonna have any more characters than that or what, but you know. I don't know who their mom is. Probably just some random chick. I don't know. I haven't gotten that far into it. I just, you know, actually haven't drawn them much recently, but yeah, no, we've just been mostly planning the levels and stuff. We want to eventually kickstart it so we can get people together to, you know, actually make it a reality, but yep, that is the thing. It's like a 2D platform-esque type, you know, deal. And, yeah. That is my current, project at the moment. Let's see, let me go through all of these. Oh, I didn't show off Wrath. Just big, angry fireman with horns, that's Wrath. Pretty basic, but, you know, he's one of the first bosses. God, what was the order that we sorted out? Let me just, go into this file here real quick. There it is. So the, boss order for the 8 bosses are Lust, and then Wrath, and then Gluttony, Sloth, Envy, Greed, Pride, and then you have to fight Satan himself. I think Satan's level should be timed and clock tower based, because you're running out of time. I don't know. It's basically the initiative. It's, you know, the main goal here of the villain is to completely destroy humans, because fuck them, am I right? So. Shut up and take my money. Well, I'm glad you guys seem to like the idea. People do seem vaguely interested. I just, you know, and it all started with me just scribbling Lucia. And I'm like, no, this needs some more edge to it. And then Annie thought it was a cool idea, and I'm like, dude, we should make it a game. And yeah, so at some point I hope to get it somewhere, going someplace, where we can hire people and stuff. I've picked out songs and stuff for the soundtrack. Actually, what's interesting is I want the main menu theme is actually royalty free. I was going through all the ones that I want. I have a whole playlist, but I would say that I'd play them for you, but some of them are royalty free, some of them aren't. But the ones that aren't, without, you know, paying money, of course, I mean, they're royalty free, but you have to, you know, pay the fee to use them. Some of them are free, some of them aren't. And I can't remember which ones are and aren't. I just know that the main theme of the game is, so. But, you know. Aesthetic worthy popcorn. Well, thanks, man. Now I gotta draw a piece of popcorn. It's all your fault. You're just gonna... I've never actually drawn a piece of popcorn, which I find kind of odd now that I think about it. Give him a little face, and he's just like, "Hey, man, what's up? I'm a piece of popcorn." This is the stupidest thing I've ever drawn. Let me just switch this over and take a break for a few minutes. Do some Q&A or something, and maybe eventually switch to a game. I'm not sure yet. I'd just start doing something on my Xbox, but I'd have to set up an entirely different stream, and that'd be a pain in the ass. So let's not do that. Whew. Draw Jesus from the Christmas tree. Running everything that... Oh my god. One of the kids has a kazoo. It's the lamest instrument ever. Actually, funny story. My boyfriend, because I was in a call with him. Actually, no, we were in a stream. We were doing a stream. He helped me come up with the idea for the merchant for you to buy, like, weapon upgrades and stuff in between the levels of Fury of the Damned, which is the game that I was talking about. And the merchant is this big, he looks kind of like Grim Reaper-esque with his robes and stuff, and they're tattered, and, you know, he's very bony and slender, but his weapon of choice, is a triangle. Yeah, you know. And I'm just like, I don't know who's gonna voice act him. I mean, I'm more suited for some of the female voices, but let me let me tell you how much I just want, you know, this character to, as soon as you're done buying something, you go, ting ting, be gone, thought! As you leave, you know, his disheveled shack or whatever. I don't know. And he doesn't even fucking, like, hit the damn thing. He just physically says ting ting, you know. It's too much for you to handle. You can't. I don't know. I have stupid ideas, but what else is new? But you know, let me see if I can find that one song so that you guys can take a listen real quick. Okay, well, I found it, so let me just get it individually so it doesn't start another one right after. Whereas I don't think I'm gonna listen to any more than just like a couple seconds of this. Oh, cool! No, just because I paused it, it's not in my view history. That's some bullshit right there. Whew. Alright, so main menu theme, my dudes, is what I was thinking anyway. ever thought of Twitch streaming? Why, yes I have. I don't know why I haven't before. I was, for the voice acting, I was thinking of, doing mostly in, like, my circle of friends, just because it would probably be cheaper. But I'm not sure. I need to talk to Annie about who specifically is gonna play who. I'm not sure. I might do Lust with my, you know, sexy Pengu voice. And I'm not sure. I might end up doing Envy or Pride as well, I'm not sure. Probably not all of them, but I probably will voice at least one person. I mean, of course the game's gonna have humor in it if, you know, the... if, you know, the guy that you're buying all your merch from and stuff, your upgrades, as soon as you leave goes, ting ting, be gone, thought. You know. Get out of my store! Just angrily jingles a fucking triangle at you. But yeah, no, I'll talk to Annie about it, but I think she would know better who should voice who, but I'll see if there's any openings. She originally wanted like other YouTubers to do it, and I'm just like, you know, that's probably not the best idea. Just cause, you know, I mean, if we're having trouble getting time together just to talk about the damn thing, you know, let's not. Cause I'm sure they're way busier, and they might be intrigued to help, but I don't know if they'd have this time or schedule, but I mean, I could make a creepypasta family. Well, I told, well, actually, no, I didn't tell them, but, I said to Annie that, Max or Raven should be, Wrath, because they have a very good, I mean, hell, you guys have heard the Dethos voice that, Max does for his D&Ds. He did it for the, Robert voice when we did, Dream Daddy. So that's Max's, type voice that I was thinking about, but, Raven also has a very nice, type of metal-esque growl, which is what I'd expect from Wrath. And I know he's got, I think he uses a headset, but I'm pretty sure that his mom has some, you know, a decent mic that he could borrow, because his mom does podcasts. I don't remember the name of them, but yeah, every Thursday, I remember that much. But, And I know, Annie wants to, fight the secret, extra level, the Game Plus level boss. I mean, like, you guys can certainly try to help out. Ideas are always welcome. It was joking about with, the triangle that helped, you know, the wacky merchant come to be, so, yeah. I don't know so much in, like, the line of, voice acting and such, but, you know, ideas and suggestions and stuff are always, you know. I figured anybody that paid, it's anybody that, paid for, like, kickstarting, and if they pay, like, enough, like, you get the betas and beta builds and stuff of it, like snippets and stuff. You can kind of just play test. I figured, I don't know. I just haven't worked out all the details with Annie at the moment, so. I mean, it's true, Alex. Like, you want me to lie? Do you want me to lie? Raven does have a mom that does podcasts, I know, because he's not allowed to talk to anybody on Thursdays. It's like, I mean, I'd hang out with you, but my mom's doing a podcast, and I'm like, okay. I think we have people lined up mostly for the bosses, but not so much player characters at the moment. Oh, that'd be hilarious. That'd be hilarious if you accidentally kill the merchant and then like as soon as you walk in, he's kind of just like, "Oh, it's you. Buy your shit and get out." You know. The game's going to be 2D. You know, a typical cartoony animated-esque type of stuff. It basically the style that I draw it in is, you know, the more cartoony than my typical art style is, you know, pretty much what I would go for. I feel a horrid sneeze coming on. Like, it's... Okay, let's get some comparison going on here. So, we've got, like, oh god, I do this a couple months ago, I think. Not super long ago. So, like, that's more my current style at the moment. And then, like, Fury of the Damned style is, let me pull up a... Fury of the Damned is more like cartoony and exaggerated. Than my usual style, anyway. Let me see. I mean, like, whereas I do draw kind of realistic, just also more cartoony-esque sort of eyes than I'd normally do. Let me pick a decent picture of Sloth. That's not the one I already showed you. I scribble him a lot in my sketchbook. So, you know. A bit more cartoony, but what are you gonna do? I kind of like it that way. It'd probably be easier to animate if you're not doing, like, super, you know. Jason like a Star Fox Adventures merchant. Oh, man. I don't know. I know that, I know Annie wanted to do, a boss level after, like, you beat the game. I think I don't know exactly how we're gonna do it, but it'd probably be under extras or something. And you literally get a whole level where you have to, defeat the Void. So, her character, Void, which is sort of, outsider-esque, yeah, from Dishonored. So you have to fight her, and, you know, I don't quite know what the Voidling-esque creatures would be like, but, I know, I haven't planned too much of the random enemies. I know, I want these little, small type of enemies in Sloth's level that, I don't know exactly how I want to put it, but they would, sort of like Yawn from Pokemon. You know how, like, you know, how Yawn works in Pokemon? Similar to that, and, like, it causes your character to fall asleep. Oh, by the way, this game is multiplayer. Like, you can play it single player, but you can also play with up to 3 friends. So, that's why there's multiple characters that you can pick from. I mean, it probably would do it Borderlands style, where, like, you know, the game gets harder the more people there are, but, let's see, what that... Oh, right, I was talking about enemies. And I want, in Pride's level, it's sort of crystal-y, you know, esque, like everything is kind of like in this diamond-esque sort of, you know, architecture to her level, and I want it to be like these kind of, crystal demons, and, my personal favorite which was inspired by a lovely art piece that I saw a while back, is these geode creatures with no face. So, because nobody is allowed to have a face except for Pride, because, you know, if she sees a face in her mirror that's not hers, she gets very angry. They leech off the living. Ooh. Huh, I didn't know that about the 7 deadly sins. You know, self-pity actually does make sense, but... Well, shit. I'm guilty of that one. Sucks to suck. Oh well. Let's see. Let's do like a quick Q&A or something, because I probably should end stream soon, because I probably have to wake up early in the morning, because my mom's gonna come up with some reason why. It's gonna be refreshing Monday, though. Monday is my mom's birthday, and she doesn't have to work. So it'll be like the first Monday in a while that I haven't had to wake up at, like, 4 in the morning. If I was trying to sleep. Yeah, no, Fawn is another good one. Another good name for a satyr. We actually ended up, doing a poll on Discord. We posted a straw poll, and a couple people voted, and Kobesh is the one that won for a little satyr character. I'm not quite sure what the other ones are gonna be. I've toyed around with the idea of having a big muscular Viking boy that literally his weapon is a war horn. But he's more melee-based than the other characters, so where he's more beating the shit out of you and punching demons to death, his Warhorn is more of a, he'd be more of a support character in a sense. Like, whereas he's really a tanky type character, he also is one of the only that probably would heal. I don't know. It needs some sort of support character so that, the game doesn't get too difficult. Not as it's necessary for you to, have one and have like a healer-esque on your team, but just a stupid idea that I had. All this shit about my game is literally just a stupid idea that I had. I just came back to silence instantly. They leech off the living. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Just like, oh shit, is she dead? They leech off the living. Oh god. Ooh. Oh, that's spicy. I'm sorry. I'm trying to, keep talking and stuff of the sort. I think if I don't get too busy tomorrow, I might stream in the evening. That'd be nice, because I don't have to wake up early. I was thinking about trying to do Dragon Age streams again. Yes, Viking support boy. Yeah, no, I'm kind of intrigued by that, but I don't know. Annie doesn't seem so into it, but I've only mentioned it to her once. I think she was more interested in Kobesh. Kobesh would probably be a support character as well. His primary attacks being kicks with his freaking goat legs, and, he'd probably have an offensive attack with his pan flute, but I feel like he'd also have some sort of healing spell as well. But yeah, I was thinking about doing a Dragon Age again, but every time I start like a Dragon Age stream or whatever, I do 1 or 2 and then I don't touch it. So, but I've got it on my Xbox One now, and I've been playing it myself, because I haven't played it in a good long while, so I just thought, well, I have to switch out my 360. I mean, I'd really like to be able to be a spirit healer, which is my, favorite class to take in that game if I play as a mage, because, I can just so easily, heal one person and then heal the entire party. It just makes life way easier for me, but I'd have to, like, you know, replay it and get win and then be like, hey, girl, teach me how to heals the boys. I don't know. I should never, ever talk ever again. uh, but, you know, I've been toying around with the idea, because, you know, I mean, if I'm playing it, might as well stream it, maybe. I'll have to see how far I've gotten into the last stream, and just be like, you know what, fuck it, we're continuing from here. It's a different character, but I've played the intro of this game so damn many times. I started 2 Let's Plays, one on PC, one on my 360, and then my headset started to get, you know, screwy, so I had to... I didn't have, like, a mic like I do now, so... You know, I'm like, I can do it on PC! Yeah, no, back when I had to use a laptop mic when I didn't have a headset that worked. Oof. Oh, those were terrible days. Ugh. Back up, the content was shit. But yeah, then I said, fuck it, guys, we're doing it. We're really gonna do it. And then I streamed it twice, and then I'm like, Oh my god, that's a hilarious that's a hilarious Road to El Dorado meme. I didn't know that. I actually I don't pay too much attention to, like, the Dragon Age fandom. You know, it's only once in a blue moon that I find myself under that tag, and, you know, on Tumblr, but it's so oversaturated with Inquisition's stuff. Not that I mind, because I do own it, but, you know, still. Maybe I should, you know, if I do decide to do Dragon Age, swap out for my 360, because from, you know, from 2 to, you know, 1 and 2, I could at least use the save. You can't for some reason, and, you know, you can't on Inquisitions like you could, you know, have your character and stuff, because you gotta use the keep now. So, but I, at one point, wanted to play the whole game. I was gonna do the same with, I was gonna do the same with Fable, and that, you know, failed. But people did enjoy Fable. I might do Fable again. Fable 2, I do have that as well on my Xbox One. Alright, I can look up the Road to El Dorado, it's Dragon Age, I mean. God, if I could spell this correctly. Yeah, no, it's like, this is the correct one, and then all of a sudden it's like, ah, psych! It's this one! Can you kind of describe the meme to me, so I know? Oh dear God. I think I found it. I think I found it. Actually, there's a couple. I think there's like 3. I think my personal favorite is oh shit, no, I closed my art program. Shit. I'll just paste it into that, because it'd be quicker and easier. Let me create from clipboard. And let me just... There we go. Oof. The sounds I make when I stream. I don't think it's this one, but I don't really know. There's a couple, but this one's a GIF, but I don't care. I'm gonna paste it in here anyway. It's just ooh. Throw this back to soon, as I've named that one. your friend is in love with fictional characters, it's, well, I mean, to each their own. As long as it stays as fantasy, it's not hurting anyone, I guess, unless it's, like, an unhealthy obsession, and it's just like, oh god. Like, please stop. Please. This isn't good for you. It's not. Blech. Okay, good. I found the right one. I'm glad. Yeah. So it's, oof. We've witnessed it. We've seen the meme. I have a preference for the GIF myself, but I don't know. Hey. Here's a fun debate. Do you say it GIF or GIF? Yeah, I don't understand why he did it either. Because I haven't played Dragon Age 2 in so fucking long. I would say spoiler alert, but, you know, God, that game's been out forever. God, didn't that game come out in, like, 2011, if not before? I know that, like, Dragon Age 1, Dragon Age Origins came out in, like, 2008, 2009. Pretty sure it's 2008. God, even on my Xbox One, and, like, they kind of polish the games a little bit when they make them backwards compatible. I'm just like, yeah, this still looks so aged, but, like, I don't mind. It's my favorite game, man. You say GIF. You know, I can't get into to calling it GIF because, like, it just reminds me of peanut butter. Yeah, I can't take it seriously. I don't know. What do you want from me? I only ask because, like, Ben was the type of person where, you know, he'd say GIF and then he'd say GIF, and he's like, you know, whichever one, and I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm just like, you know, GIF or GIF if you're an asshat. No, I'm kidding. I mean, say it however you want, but Alright, guys, well, it is 10:15, so, and I did have work and stuff, so I think I'm gonna just, you know, chill out and end stream here. Yeah, see, I agree. See, G as in, like, you know, graphic, you know, so I've always, you know, like, been like GIF. If you had Inquisitions, you'd pick Iron Belt. He's pretty cool. I do enjoy him. I think my favorite, God, I forget what the hell his mercenary group is called, but his second in command is like, his second in command, Krem, is just oof. I'm like, hello, you beautiful trans boy, I love you. But yeah, I think I'm going to macabre. Who says macabre? Macabre. I mean, I could see macabre, like macabre, you know, but not macabre. It sounds like, you just wait until I get macabre. I'm gonna cobble you so damn hard, and smack you right in your head, clobber your face in two. I don't know. I mean, it's one of those. It's like Data and Data. I'm more of a Data person myself. Not so much as like I used to, but when I was a kid, it used to piss me off when people said Data. I'll check the Discord once I end stream. But you know me, where I'm like, I'll end stream, and then 10 minutes of me not shutting the fuck up. Calipitter. Calipitter. Oh man, I just you watch. I'll need to say Calipitter or fucking. I'll have to say that, and I won't be able to say it normal. I'll just be like, oh man, that's a little Calipitter. It's just putting emphasis on the wrong bits. Ooh. Yeah. I mean, people teach their own with pronunciations. I mean, as long as it's one of the ones that most people would find correct, and not like, you know, Ooh. Yeah, but thank you, Madison. I will never be able to say caterpillar ever again. It will just be caterpillar. I'll do it without realizing it, and people will laugh at me, and I'll be like, "What? What's so funny? What have I done?" And they're gonna be like, "You said caterpillar." So, yes, thank you, Nightbot, for just, you know, throwing that out there. Like, listen here. Wouldn't have had to put those if people weren't, you know. Ugh. You just put a little stick, a little sticky, slithery stick. I'm sorry. There's an ass hut where I live, close to the south. It uses double and triple ooh. At least one snag. Ooh! Snag! Ooh, give him the snag. That's another game that I need to play. Is I need to finish Dishonored 2. Just want to hear a joke. It's my life. Mood, boo boo, mood, and it's a big one too. Ooh, Mimi, big disappointment. I think I'm gonna end it there on Mimi, big disappointment. I just need to find the correct thing, otherwise I'll never end stream, and because you have to close it from your broadcaster and then from the website. Otherwise, you know, if you do it the other way around, like, your stream gets cut off. And if you don't wait, you know, there'll end up being like 30 minutes of blackness until I'm like, oh shit, I didn't fully shut that down. You know, I don't want people to be like, hello, Pegu, did you die? And I'm like, I wish. Alright, well, good news is I'm alive, so hopefully stream tomorrow. No promises, but, you know, fingers crossed on that. And, you know, I do, spoiler alert, I did record a little bit of the Kill Everyone We Bang, so I just haven't edited it yet, so. Ooh. My goodness. Alright, I will see you guys in the next video stream, whichever happens first. Alright. One of those. Alright, bye-bye, guys.